So we have a full-on conspiracy, man, stemming from the Vikings win over the Detroit Lions, because Vikings emerging star tight end Irv Smith Jr., he scored a second touchdown of the game in the third quarter against the Lions, did a nice little exuberant touchdown dance, and then was immediately on the training table, like didn't even make it to commercial, right? So lots of Vikings fans, myself included at the time, put two and two together and thought maybe Irv Smith had pulled Martin Gramatica and hurt himself while celebrating, which would be less than ideal. And he missed practice on Thursday, so it's not looking good. TBD what happens on Monday. But we went back and looked at the tape and went full on Zapruder, went full on loose change, looking at this conspiracy, man. Did Irv actually hurt himself celebrating or no? But I actually think that Irv hurt himself on the 2nd and 6th play where Kirk Cousins threw him an incomplete pass. So is a 6th play out of 10 on the drive, taking a look. So comes across, and we'll get into this in depth in a second because we go deep on this. But you'll see Irv comes up limping in this spot, right? So now I know what you're saying. Like, well, maybe he was hurt earlier, but for baseline, we go back to the final offensive play of the previous drive. Like I said, this goes deep. So again, 3rd and 11 from, well, it looks like the Vikings 29. So he's at the top of the screen in the slot. Runs a nice, fast, crisp curl route, 10 yards at the sticks. Looking good. That's a good-looking route. That is a sign of a man with a healthy groin. He's good to go. And also, you look as we zoom in, he's not limping in this spot. That'll be important later. Also, Irv was on this punt team as the right guard. This is his final punt of the day, because the final 3 punts, DJ Wanham is in that right guard spot, and we talked about on the channel earlier in the week that was a problem. That was why the Vikings had 2 punts blocked, because new personnel, maybe assignments weren't crisp. There you go. So back to the play, the infamous 6th play of the drive. So Irv, top of the screen, wing. There you go. Irv, Rudy, going to run a little mesh concept, a little crosser, just coming across the field. Just out of reach, but you can see Irv when he gets up right here. Aha! Just the grimace. Just a little grimace on the face. Now that might be, come on, man, keep that stuff in bounds. Kirk throw me a better ball. That should have been money. It should have been a first down. All that stuff. Or, maybe this is where it happened. Or maybe there was a slight little tweak to the groin earlier, and then this one put it over the top or re-aggravated it or whatever. But dollars to donuts, my money is right on this play, because then you watch the subsequent action. So he was out play 7. Play 8, they're down on the goal line, 1st and goal. They're 23 personnel, goal line coming in. So Irv up at the top in his normal inline tight end spot, blocks, and then, you watch, seems to come up limping just a bit as he takes a step over the pile. Just a little bit of limpy there. Just a little bit of... Also, Irv is the guy who gets after in blocking. So the fact that he, even though the play is alive, he doesn't keep looking for work. He doesn't finish his block. That's not Irv. So that leads me to believe that maybe something is wrong with 84. Maybe he's hurt in this spot. Then you have play 9, 2nd goal again, goal line again, 23 personnel. Irv is at the top of the screen. So Irv is going to block here, but then he's going to come up a little bit limping, a little bit docile as well. And like we said, Irv Smith is a finisher with his block. So the fact that he's just not really following through here, just sort of leads me to believe that something is wrong. And lastly, play 10. So touchdown time, Irv Smith. So he's over to the right on a wing. They got 12 personnel in, 2 tight ends. He comes across the formation off of play action. No big deal, no problem. Detroit had 0 chance there. But then you'll see as he just gets into the end zone as well, just a little bit of hitch. A little bit of hitch in the giddy up. That groin was bothering him. So then, gets with his guys, gets with Thielen, gets with Jefferson. Super happy. Scored a 2nd touchdown of the game. That's a career high, 2 tutties in the game. Also the first 2 touchdowns of the season for him. So now, got to do the dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Now, obviously, that could be just some exuberance, just some adrenaline kicking in. It's like, groin feels like crap. I just scored. See me limping right there, but I'm with my guys. We're winning a big-time game. We're getting back in the NFC North race. We're going to do a little dance. And then he ended up on the training table right after. After that, adrenaline wears off. So, verdict, did Irv Smith Jr. injure himself celebrating? Nah. I think that Irv hurt himself earlier in the drive. It showed up on tape on plays 8 and 9 in his blocking. And then this one is just like, yeah, he was hyped. You're going to dance, even if you are hurt. So, nah. Ain't on Irv. He did not pull a Martin Gramatica, is what it is. Hopefully he heals up. Hopefully he practices this week, and hopefully he'll be at it Monday against the crooked Chicago Bears. But your thoughts, going deep, Zapruder film. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.